welcome back to the Movie Pod. Very exciting episode here. Joseph and I will be reacting to Ahsoka Part 3. We've got it up here now, 37 minutes long. But how hyped are we, Joseph? Freaking hype day. I didn't click it.
I've been waiting for you to get home all day.
I know, all day. It came out at 11 a.m. You waited. Thank you for waiting.
Yeah.
I'm home from school. Let's watch this thing.
To be honest, later in the season, I might just not wait and pretend that I haven't seen it.
I don't know how you can just sit at home and not freaking watch it, but hey, thank you. But no, we're going to watch it, and then we'll have our breakdown and review. So, yeah, let's roll our reaction. Ahsoka Part 3. Do not skip the recap. Watch this.
Yeah, I know. Previously on Ahsoka.
I love that.
Oh, but it's either going to be Rex or Callus who's going to be.
Yeah, so there's a live action debut. I wonder who.
It's going to be either Rex or Callus. If it's Callus, I might actually get a hard on.
Oh my god,
he's such a cool. He's one of like the most underrated characters. Sorry, was Marok in that?
And he was blue. Marok was in that, and he was blue.
You saw that, right?
I saw that.
You saw that, right?
He was blue. Starkiller's main color is blue. Oh, I'm telling you now.
So is Ezra's lightsaber.
No, it's
first lightsaber.
First one. Yeah.
First lightsaber.
Alright.
You know whose was though?
Oh,
Kanan.
What I tell you? We're getting training. This is full-on samurai type of the fuck. Oh man.
You still remember the basics? Enough to get by?
Barely.
Yang, let's try something else. How about Zatoichi?
Oh no. I'm not
Zatoichi? I can't get over the fact how good live action Ahsoka looks. I hate it when people hate on it.
You must also open your mind.
What do you mean people hate on it? It looks almost identical to Rebels.
I know, right?
It
does, eh?
Like,
Rosario Dawson's perfect as a older version of Ahsoka. People need to realize that.
Ahsoka's like what?
Well,
Like what?
Almost 40?
Yeah, I think to past 40. People need to realize Ahsoka's older now, you know? But they don't.
A lot older.
A lot, yeah. Okay.
Here.
She's putting this on. She force sensitive? We might find out.
I can't see. How am I supposed to fight?
That's exactly what Luke said in A New Hope.
I want you to see with more than just your eyes.
Oh my god, she's just like Kanan.
Oh my god.
If we get a Kanan name drop with her doing this,
Still,
Dude. Dead.
listen to my voice. Do you know where I am?
Next to Hu Yang.
Are you sure?
Very funny.
You'd be dead.
Not if I could see you.
Exactly. Now lower your visor and concentrate.
What are we about to get an Anakin flashback?
Sense my intention.
bro, okay. I think with, I'll just ramble quickly, but season 3, Kanan says the Force resides in everybody. I think they're trying to teach her how to
find the Force within her.
She's not Force sensitive, but there are beings in the Star Wars universe who aren't Force sensitive, if you know what I mean.
Yo. That chills. Music. This is like an episode straight out of Clone Wars. Of stick training.
Let's go again.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude. What's this one called? What's this episode called?
That was cool. That was
cool
scene.
little intro. What's
There's
called
definitely something.
Time to fly. Time to
Hera.
fly. Ah. Going to the baddies now? Show me Balin and Shin.
The Chancellor?
She's waiting.
Oh, Mon Mothma. We're getting Mon Mothma.
One of them is
Ziono. That guy's from Star Wars Resistance.
Chancellor Mothma.
Oh, it's Mummy Mothma.
You look Jason.
Oh my god, first name drop.
Chancellor.
Oh my god, where we're about.
Somewhere.
Someone. Oh, dude.
Surely we get a Jason.
Oh my god, are we about to see Jason? She said he's on the ship. Oh my god, Stay calm. Yeah, Senator Ziana. He's in the Resistance show. He might be the live-action debut guy. Why are senators always like this? They don't trust their people.
Bro, Ezra.
That could be put to a more practical purpose. Of our fledgling
Give me my $5, bitch.
He not
Were you in the
Maroc.
war, Senator?
Exactly, you went in the war, buddy. Yeah, you don't know what is happening. Senators are so just
Returns.
give me Jason, bro.
Thrawn is not your typical Imperial.
We got our first
officer.
name drop of him.
You don't know that.
Dude, senators are so...
Hera, allow me a moment to
They're
speak
all the
with
same
my
as well.
colleagues.
Just... Chancellor
Senators.
Mon Mothma. Harry got the dumpy, bro.
That went well.
Bro, you McGregor got that.
Oh!
Jason!
Holy shit.
Where did you hear that?
Holy shit.
Jopper told me.
Holy shit.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. Oh
Oh
my god.
my
Oh
god!
my god, that's big, that's huge. What the fuck? What the frick? He's still got his green hair as well.
is-
That was massive, what the frick?
He's a fast learner.
That's probably the live action debut thing.
Like
Dude, what? Oh, oh my god. Oh my god.
That's a struggle.
We got Jason. Important.
Here we go.
Okay.
But training and focus are what truly define someone's success.
Yep.
Not everyone can handle the type of discipline it takes to master the
Dude, that's like a callback to Attack of the Clones when Anakin did that. On the table with Padme. Oh my god, she's about to use the Force.
She's gonna fail. She'll fail. She'll fail.
Yeah.
Public?
No, not
Neither was Anakin,
By
but
their
he eventually did
standards.
it.
Yeah, a bit strength.
historically.
No.
there have
Yeah,
been very
yeah.
few Mandalorians
And
who
like
ever
Mace Windu
became
did
a
not
Jedi.
want Anakin on
I
the
don't need
council.
Sabine to be a Jedi. I need her to be herself.
He wanted to be a master.
Technically, to become a master, you need to also fully train your Padawan, which Anakin didn't because Ahsoka left. So even still,
She fits right in.
he would have needed to retrain another Padawan before he became a master.
Yeah. Okay, here we
Oh.
go. She'll fail. She'll fail. Yeah. I swear to God. She'll fail.
The Force is in all of us.
They're kind of rewriting the Force. I don't know if the Force was always like that. It resides in everybody. And now she can't do it.
No, the Force resides in all living things. Has said it in.
A New Hope.
Yeah. Just, I think they're I
Some
do get
have
what
a
you mean,
better
though.
connection to it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I get what you mean though.
Some just don't have enough. It's in
Yeah.
everybody.
Midichlorians, bring back the midichlorians, guys.
Yeah, I was
win
thinking
this
about
round?
that today. Like, surely we get a mention of somebody's midichlorian. Surely, like, Ahsoka does a midichlorian test.
Yeah, surely.
Dude, the Senate of every single era of Star Wars is so bad. They're just so bitchy.
Yang, what's happened?
We've entered the Denab system. All comm transmissions are being jammed.
Drop from hyperspace. Let's see what Morgan's been hiding out here.
Yo, Purgle? Surely?
Known situation.
Oh my
In
God,
order to
man.
avoid enemy surveillance.
Dude, this feels so like this was prequel.
This is like prequel music. What
It
is
is.
this? This
Oh
is
my God.
prequel music.
It is, hey. This feels like a shot out of the
This is
prequels.
actual.
Two squadrons.
This is
Oh my
music
God,
from
I
Attack of
love
the
this.
Clones.
Welcome, please.
On it.
It is, hey.
It is. I'm
love
telling
this.
you, this tune is from Attack of the Clones.
John Williams' score.
I see you got rid of.
Rock.
Everything else going
Yang,
on.
not now.
The way you're both acting, there won't be a later.
We love her, yeah.
I do, bro. I do.
We're gonna do a droid tier list.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Sabine. I'm gonna split them.
It won't.
Ready?
Let's go.
Good work.
The music, bro, it's out of the prequel.
2-6.
It is. I'm telling you.
Oh, I love it.
It's 8, right?
There's 8 in total, yep. What the?
Sort of hyperspace
Dude.
ring.
I'd like to confirm that.
Vibes like when they saw the Death Star in A New Hope. It's how it went suddenly quiet when they saw it.
That's
Morgan,
not a
they're entering your
moon.
sector.
That's no more. Dude, what is this thing?
Leadership into
Into like the new galaxy, like
deep space.
something like that.
my wing and wait for my signal.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my rock just tore.
Fighters have broken off.
Oh my god.
You better get up here.
Just keep
We're
the
gonna have to
ship
go back
steady while I
later.
attempt to run my scan.
This episode.
His
got
voice was
so
really
much.
deep, so I don't know. Sam went well with the filter on. Sam
They
really
could
loves
it could be
voices.
anybody with a filter on.
Yeah, yeah.
Although, voice actor is a lot deeper than
Man, Esfandi.
Amanda Spandi is got a lot deeper voice. But it's just a
Sam's-
filter.
Yeah, it is a filter.
See if you can get a little.
And it's probably because of the mask he's wearing, it probably changes his voice like Kylo's and Vader's mask.
Yeah. And the sweet old Canadian to James Earl
Yeah,
Jones.
yeah, exactly. Oh, dude.
Yang!
Just a moment.
Let's nail this freaking guy.
Just a moment. Scan complete.
Good on you, mate. What the fuck?
And I want to see the ghost.
I know, yeah. No, you're young! He's down!
Leave him. I need you to run a full
Yang's
diagnostic.
down.
Prioritize Sabine. We can't help Wu Yang if we're both dead. Now get
Come
on
on.
it.
Dude.
This episode.
What's working?
Yeah.
Not much. Our backup
We
kicked
seen
in, but we're
Balin
dead
yet,
in
though.
space. No hyperdrive, no cannon.
Wait. In
Oh my,
the
what
gold.
the frick? That kinda cool. That's actually kinda cool. That's cool. That is a cool shot. That's my new wallpaper. What the frick? Actual what the frick? This is weird. What the frick? Okay, this is
Oh my
cool. I don't
God.
care. People are gonna hate on that scene. I don't care. That is cool.
The one time I could use your advice.
Oh, that's cool. Oh my god. That is sick.
Oh.
That is sick. Sabine Mori. Bro, it's a scene like out of the Marvel's trailer when they're bringing this floating in outer space. That was cool though. Her lightsabers.
Great. Don't get me.
That's intense.
Nice trick.
Do we only have like 5 minutes left?
Buckle up.
What?
What the freak? Hergel? Hergel? Oh my god! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They're the things that took... Oh my goodness. That is cool. That is cool. That is sick. They're massive.
Like, what the fuck? This is crazy.
Oh! The music, that...
I've got it.
This
That
is
won't lose them for
Cetos, I'm
long.
pretty sure.
We're in pretty bad shape. Better set us down.
And complete.
Oh my god, he's back.
Oh, took my battery back up a while to cycle, I suppose. What did I miss?
A lot, mate.
We almost died.
Multiple times.
Ah, yes. Standard operating procedure.
Oh my god.
And configuration would be capable of a hyperspace jump of astonishing speed and
Yep.
distance.
Yeah,
Where to
could
the
a
other
ring like that
galaxy?
make a
Dash
jump to a
it.
neighboring galaxy?
Theoretically, if one knew the coordinates
Wow.
of navigation, yes,
That's cool.
I believe it could. The Jedi archives speak of intergalactic hyperspace lanes between galaxies,
Wow.
which used to follow the migration paths of star whales named Purgle.
Yeah.
Like the ones we just saw.
Really?
I love him. Sinister music. Balin?
Take your mask off. Take your mask off.
That's not Marok.
I thought Morocco was going to come up somewhere. I wanted Morocco to walk in with Shin and take his mask off.
Surely. Don't end. Do not end here. Come on, that was so quick.
It's gonna
Do not
end.
Do not freaking end. Oh my god. That was a banger episode. Holy shit, so much. Do not end. Please, please, please. Balin? Balin? Do not go away. Do not. I'm not waiting another week. I can't wait 7 days. I can't wait 7 days. I can't. It's over. That was so
Steph Green!
Dude, that was
Why are you doing that to me, Steph?
31 minutes. Oh, that was good.
Only 31 minutes!
Based on stars by George Lucas. Oh,
What? That's actually a sick episode.
that was
I reckon it's the best one.
exciting. I think it was. I think because it was the shortest, it was the most action-packed. At the start, it was a bit slower there, but like in all the space
That's fine.
stuff.
We still got Jason.
Oh, let me go back to that. That was crazy, dude. What the freak? We got Jason. Mum, hey mum.
Hi, Mom. I want to be a Jedi.
That's kind of
That
cool,
went well.
Hey, Mom.
That's big.
dude. The kid playing it.
Sabine is gonna be a...
Is it true that Aunt Sabine is going to be a Jedi?
Where did you hear that?
Chopper told me.
Oh my God, Chopper told you. Okay, let's go do our review and breakdown. Wow. Just got done watching Ahsoka episode 3. You guys saw our reaction if you watched that part of this video put at the front. But yes, now welcome to our breakdown and review. Episode 3. It was short. It was a short episode. I would have loved it to be longer, and I think you can agree with me on that as well, Joseph. But it was packed. It was packed. It was so fun. It went by way too quick though, but we have a lot to get into. So yeah, let's get to it. Our breakdown and review of Ahsoka episode 3, part 3, Time to Fly. Let's get to it. So the episode, it started off quite slow, and that's what I was kind of worried about for this episode being so short in runtime. But I think it needed to start off slow. You know, it was needed. It opened up the story for Sabine's training, and that was very interesting. You know, obviously we got Ahsoka and Sabine with the wooden sticks fighting Huyang's literal advice. We love Huyang, voiced by good old David Tennant. So that was cool, seeing Sabine's training, and then we kind of got to the Force bit of being a Jedi in quotation marks. Now, before everyone, I know people are gonna get mad if Sabine's Force sensitive. I at first was like, please, I don't want her to be Force sensitive, but I've came to realize after doing some studying, everyone, and it's just quite obvious, is watch A New Hope. Everyone in the Star Wars galaxy is Force sensitive. Everyone has the Force within them. Just some discover it better, and some are able to use it better. George Lucas said it himself, Obi-Wan Kenobi said it himself in A New Hope, the literal first ever Star Wars piece of content. Kanan says it in Rebels. The Force resides in every living object. So just some can wield it better, some can discover it better, can find it within them.
As Ahsoka says in the show, it comes with talent.
Yeah, you need talent as well. And does Sabine have that? I don't know. I think they're really teasing that, you know, they're really leading her up to one day being able to move a rock with the Force, move that cup like they did in that episode. But if Sabine was Force sensitive, she wouldn't be overly powered with it. She's definitely way too old to get to the standard, to start training with the Force and get to the standard where, you know, Ahsoka is, or someone, even anyone in the Jedi Council, or Jedi Order. But yeah, so everyone has the Force within them. People need to realize that. It's just a known fact since 1977 in Star Wars. The Force resides inside of every living object. And I'm pretty sure Sabine's a living object. So, yep, we'll see. You know, as long as she isn't able to, you know, defeat, like, Shin or Balin with the Force. It'd be okay, you know? She moves the cup around with the Force, sure. She has to find it within them, because it resides in everybody. But yeah, the start, it was slow, but it was needed to just, you know, interlog this story with Sabine's training, which is cool. We got our predictions right, that we would get training, Ahsoka and Sabine training in this episode. We didn't get as much as I thought. It was just basically the clips from the trailer. We didn't get Anakin flashback. They're really saving it. They are saving it. Episode 5 is definitely when we're getting Anakin, whether it's flashback, Force Ghost, World Between Worlds, like that Mustafar, Anakin versus Ahsoka fight that got leaked a while ago. We're definitely seeing Anakin in episode 5. You know, this makes sense, middle of the season, and that episode's Dave's next one he's directing, so this makes sense. Yeah, starts off with Sabine and Ahsoka training. It was cool and all. Then Hera confronts the New Republic Council, led by the Chancellor Mon Mothma, and she asks for the New Republic's Council for support, as Grand Admiral Thrawn could be on the horizon once again. Now, the New Republic do not believe Hera. They shut her down real quick, and they don't offer assistance. And what I found with this, it seems all areas of like councils in Star Wars are just so bitchy, and they just don't trust the people they are meant to be protecting, kind of.
Yeah,
That's one theme I
they're
feel
all
carried.
arrogant.
Yeah, they're all arrogant. That's the perfect word to put. They don't. Yeah, it seems like it carries over from every era of Star Wars. The council they're up themselves. They think they are right. If they believe something, they think they are right. And from the prequel era council to Council of Andor, and now the New Republic Council. It's a bit. I don't like it. But it's not that I don't like it as a show standpoint. I just councils are dumb. It's like the real politics are dumb. Like literal real life politics. They portray politics in Star Wars like real life politics, and yeah.
Don't know if that's a good thing. It's not. It's definitely not a good thing.
It's not a good thing, but it doesn't make it like bad. I'm not angry at it. It's just in Star Wars. So Hera gets rejected support from the council. Surprise, surprise. So they're on their own now. Sabine and Ahsoka, they're on their own, not getting any assistance from the council because, they just think Thrawn's dead and they don't really care about Ezra until Thrawn actually comes back. Then they're gonna realize, holy crap, we should have offered support. He's back. That's how it always goes. But anyway, we get that. Hera walks away, a bit angry.
Somehow Thrawn returned.
Somehow Thrawn returned. And then, at least somehow he just didn't return, and actually explaining and actually getting development to how he returns and into him returning. Unlike Palpatine, he just somehow returned. Quite literally, somehow. Hera walks away, a little bit angry. Who comes up running behind her? Jason.
Who comes up?
Syndulla, what the freak? They casted him, he's got his green hair with Chopper. He said he wants to be a Jedi, like Aunt Sabine is going to be. And then Hera's like, who told you that? And then Jason's like, oh, Chopper did. Typical Chopper, telling everyone everything. Oh my goodness, that was... He looked perfect. I don't know the little kid's name who played little Jason, but hey, he's like... How old is he now? Like 7? Be about 7 now?
Give or take, yeah.
Give or take. So, hey, go. Jason, I wonder if he is Force sensitive. I mean... His father obviously was. It'll be interesting to see what development they do with that. Does he join Luke's Jedi Academy up? Probably does. With Kylo. He probably becomes friends with Kylo one day.
I don't know if they would
do
that. I feel like they'd be too afraid to establish a character that people like and then just murder them as a kid. I think
that's a way
Disney'd
to
be too afraid to Disney would be afraid to do that. It's like they wouldn't do that with Grogu. They wouldn't establish a character that everybody loves. And then be like, oh, we're killing him now.
And then
that's probably why.
There's just no way Ben Solo could kill Grogu anyway.
Yeah, well.
I'm sure these characters probably do train with Luke at one point. And then I don't know. We'll see what happens with Jason. There's a lot of storytelling to do with him. I know that for sure. Dave's probably got a lot of stories in the back of his mind. He's gonna set up for Jason, and we're gonna get a lot of development for him. He's technically the future. These young characters are the future of the Star Wars franchise. Jason, Grogu, these young force sensitives. So yeah, but no, that was really cool. His hair's still green, and Jason doesn't look as in Rebels. He looks like a Disney character, literally pulled out of a Disney movie. But no, he looked good in this one. He looked good in, obviously, with Chopper.
We love Chopper.
Oh, dude, Chopper and Hui Yang, the two droids of this show. Oh my god, they're stealing the show, bro. Hui Yang, especially.
Little bit. We knew that Chopper was going to be a little sociopath, though.
Oh, yeah, he always is, eh? Now, Ahsoka, Sabine, Hui Yang, they travel. They go on their way to Cetos, where they discover the Eye of Sion. But later, they're intercepted by a squadron of fighters led by Shin Hati and the Inquisitor, mysterious Inquisitor Marok. Now we get, speaking of Marok, we get some dialogue from him, which is very cool. His voice is very deep, very it's very robotic, like Vader's. Obviously, because the character has a mask on, he's gonna sound different, like Kylo does with his mask on, like obviously Vader does with his mask on. So that's obviously not Marok's real voice.
It's also their way of hiding his identity.
Who he is.
Yeah.
So that could be literally any single voice actor, any single actor with a filter on.
Could be Ewan McGregor. We don't know.
Literally, they could have said, "Oh, you know, Ewan was dropping his wife to work one day, Hera," and then Dave's like, "Oh, you want a voice, Marok?" We're just adding a filter on. No one will know it was you. Hey,
Dave's like, "What's up, Ewan? How you going, bro? Just wanna.
Yeah.
I got like 2 lines for you to say.
Yeah. So then, hearing Marok was quite cool. His voice, sinister and evil, as it should be. But the group, Ahsoka, Sabine, Hoi Young gets shut up a few times here. He misses a bit. It's just hilarious. We love Hoi Young. If you guys saw in our review, we do laugh at a few of his antics occasionally. Our reaction. And now there was a bit of a goofy bit in this, in the whole scene of Hati, Shinhati, and Marok fighting Ahsoka and Sabine and Hoi Young in their ship. Ahsoka full-on got out of their spaceship, put on a space astronaut suit, pulled out her lightsabers, and was in outer space with her lightsabers, jumping with low gravity. It was quite goofy, but it was cool. I'm not complaining. It was pretty cool. This episode overall kind of felt like just an episode pulled out of the Clone Wars, made into live action on steroids or something. It was so Clone Wars-esque, especially the stuff in space. With the space fights, that it felt just so goddamn Clone Warsy. You know, that the whole show lately, it's feeling really prequel-esque, really original trilogy-esque. Especially this episode with prequels, like the battles, as I said, you know, felt like Clone Wars, but it also felt like prequel. We literally had prequel music. I can guarantee that.
Oh my god, yeah. It
was really nice. It just feels so goddamn Star Warsy. Obviously, prequel originals, Clone Wars is our favorite type of Star Wars. So getting this feel back for Star Wars is such a feel-good moment for us fans. And, you know, the last time we felt like prequel, original, Clone Wars-esque stuff was when those were back in the 2000s, the 1970s, 80s, and then obviously when Clone Wars was airing. So it's really nice to have that feel again of OG Star Wars, actual what Star Wars feels like, and the Ahsoka show is doing that very well, and obviously because of Dave freaking Filoni. I don't know if rain is coming through my microphone right now. It is stormy outside, guys, so if you can hear rain, just
it hasn't quite hit me yet.
It is bucketing down. It is freaking loud, so I don't know if it's coming through my mic into my streaming software. If it is, just, I don't know, maybe enjoy, you know, it's a bit of ambience in the background of our voice.
ASMR.
Yeah, ASMR. So yeah, that fight in space was really nice. It just felt prequelist with Clone Wars. It was cool. But Sabine, Ezra, did I just say Ezra? Sabine and Ahsoka, they escape by flying through a pod of Purgle. And this was absolutely crazy, seeing the Purgle up close in live action. They are massive, dude. They are massive. And if we see them... They look
bigger than in Rebels.
Yeah, if we see them light up, like they're traveling in hyperspace, that's going to be so cool to see. And obviously when we go to this new galaxy, Dude. I can't wait to see more of Purgle's action there. It's so they're just so like mythical and it's super cool because, you know, we don't really get first time seeing them live action up close. It was just cool. We were blown away. But no, the group, you know, they escape and they land on the surface of Cetos. Now, Shin's aware that they're hiding on the surface somewhere in the forest, so she tells Baylan, and Baylan dispatches a force to try and hunt them down. And I think now this will lead into episode 4. We're gonna get the Marok verse Ahsoka fight in the forest with Sabine and Shin also fighting in the forest. Gonna be really cool to see. We might get Marok's identity revealed next episode.
We will.
Ahsoka and Marok going up against each other. Maybe Ahsoka slashes Marok's helmet, and behold, it's Sam Witwer under the mask. Or is it Aman Esfandi? Is it Ezra? Is it a new version of Starkiller, Galen Merrick? Is it just Sam Witwer playing a new character? Is it Barriss freaking Offee? Or is it just some random guy? So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I'm super excited to know who Marok is. I really hope it's someone big like that. All my money's going on it, Sam Wheeler. But we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. I don't mind who it is, to be honest. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
have any. I'm not going to be upset if it's
Me
if
either,
It's not
to be
if
honest.
Ezra, if it's not Sam. I'm not going to be fussed.
No.
But
I-
I'm just at this point. I'm actually like excited to see who it is because we're kind of lost.
There's just lots of
By
fan
this
theories
point
out there,
in
you know.
shows,
So it's
at this
just
point
gonna
in
be...
shows like this, we get leaks, we get announcements and stuff. Actually, you read some leaks. Has any of those things come true?
Oh yeah, I read leaks of episode 1 and 2. I honestly
okay.
could like that was when we were away.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I read. I just don't recall what I actually read.
Okay, so they weren't that big a deal,
No.
clearly.
So this finding out who Marok will be very intriguing, just because there's so many fan theories, and if it's no one big, then cool, so be it. But it's just, you know, we've had so many theories about who he could be, and so it'll be fun to finally find out who he is. But I honestly don't want it to be Ezra. That's a theory out there. I don't think it will be Ezra. I just don't think he would be back in the main galaxy yet. I don't think he'd be able to get back, and Thrawn couldn't. Unless Ezra never
Well, if Thrawn's
ended
back,
up.
then he's back.
Yeah, and Thrawn's not back. They're still in the other galaxy. And I just don't think Ezra would be able to escape that galaxy if Thrawn wasn't able to. So I don't want it to be Ezra. Honestly, I would like Ezra to tempt more with the dark side like he does in Rebels, but I don't want him to be that inquisitor. I just don't feel like
I
that's
kind of
direction
get that. I
want
kind of get
Ezra.
that.
But so if it is, I don't think it is. I just don't think it is. No way. But we'll see.
Maybe
We'll see.
Thrawn's still. They're planning. I don't know.
Huh?
But maybe Thrawn's just waiting there, planning, and he sent Ezra back.
Perhaps, but I don't think so.
Yeah. No, I kind of get what you mean there. That if he's still stuck, if Thrawn's still there, then why isn't? Hey, how did Ezra get out and still be dark side?
Yeah, exactly. But no, I think next episode is when we'll get him revealed, so that'll be interesting. Next episode, I believe the runtime's 49 minutes long.
Let's go.
So it's a big episode. It's a longer one. Don't quote me on that.
20 minutes longer.
It's either episode 5 or episode 4 that's 49 minutes long. I can't remember which one it is. But episode 4 or 5, 49 minutes long. So, hey, we're getting a long episode in the next coming weeks. I hope that episode today was the shortest. That was probably the biggest thing that let me down, was it was just way too short. It went by so quick. Like, I said to you, oh my god, we only have 5 minutes left. But no, it was really...
I almost cried.
It was an action-packed episode, you know, besides the start when it started off slow. But once we got to, like, Sabine and Ahsoka in space, it kicked off, and it was fun. It literally just felt like a literal Clone Wars episode pulled out into live action on steroids. I loved it. Yeah,
it was good. I think we got a lot this episode as well with between Jason and the Purgles. I think those two are so like important to not just like to Rebels,
like the future.
Exactly, like the people who haven't seen Rebels.
Yeah,
maybe not Jason as much. Jason's like give or take, but
yeah.
The Purgles are so like...
Yeah, they're going to be so important because, you know, they could be a pathway to this new galaxy.
Exactly,
Yeah.
they're like the future of it. And maybe Jason is a part of that.
Yep.
But right now, Jason could be anything. He could...
And if people who haven't seen Rebels, like,
so important.
Jason literally means nothing. It was just... It's cool to see that, you know. It's cool to know that, you know, he's around, he's older now. A little bit older, you know, he's a kid. It was
he
just,
wants
you know,
to be a
cool
Jedi.
touch.
That's really big.
Yeah, it was cool touching him with him, and I'm sure we'll get some more of him. But yeah, no, it was cool. It was cool. Episode 3, Jason. Now I want to look at the Rotten Tomatoes. So when the show aired, it like the first bit of Rotten Tomatoes for it, like it premiered with like 94% critic score and about a 91% audience score. Currently the critic score is sitting at 89% from 126.
That's still fine.
Reviews. That's great. Audience score has dropped significantly, nearly 20% since the premiere.
Oh,
It's
wow.
currently at 76%. Now, I think this is just because I don't know. I feel like we're 3 episodes in. I think this will go up after when we wake up tomorrow. I think it would have gone up a little bit, or either gone down, depending on fans' reception of the last episode. But I'm sure most people liked it. What I've seen so far, people love that episode 3. I think the audience score will skyrocket though once we get Anakin's episode, which will probably be episode 5. So I'm not worried about the audience score. I do see a lot of just complaining about the Ahsoka show.
Complaining about what?
There's-
Because people don't understand it. And this is...
That's exactly right. People don't understand what's happening. People, yeah.
And this is a thing that we know about Disney. We've discussed this about Marvel doing TV shows and expecting people to watch the movies, and yet I would agree watching a movie, a Marvel TV show is easy for a Marvel movie is easier than watching 4 seasons of an animated TV show to then watch another TV show. I will agree that
I agree.
it is harder to watch Rebels and then watch Ahsoka than it is to watch it, but it's still, it's not unlike they didn't pre-warn us. And
yeah, exactly.
you watch a 20-minute recap on YouTube. These characters are still fleshed out enough for you not to have to watch them. Maybe it's biased because you and I have seen them,
And
but I think that's unfair to rate it like that.
I think there's also a small portion of fans, not even fans nowadays, just like people who used to be old-time Star Wars fans, but just absolutely despite the brand now, because Disney, whether they think Disney killed
100%.
it. So I think there's that small percent that just go and botch the reviews of every single Star Wars project Disney puts out to just get the reviews. There's definitely a percentage of that. There's definitely a percentage because this show is a female-led show. It's literally females every single scene, but it's female characters we love. It's female characters that have had so much development. It's not like they're brand new, automatically so powerful, but there is a percentage, there are people out there that are sexist like that, and just because it's female leads, they don't care. They just botch the reviews like that. So there's little percentages of people like that who lower the reviews by a lot. But I think when Anakin shows up, reviews will skyrocket just because Anakin will come back, and I think he'll come back.
Yeah, but that's also that's not fair on the rest of the show to have to rely on.
I know. Yeah.
On big names to do well.
Yeah, I know. But 76% is still good. It's still fresh. 89% critics amazing. So it's not like it's got bad reviews. The reviews are fine, but audience score. Yeah, I got that too. Audience should be higher. It was. There's this Ahsoka show came out at the worst possible time, I reckon, with the strike going on. You know, after literally the last good show we got was like live action was like Mando season 2, the start of Book of Boba Fett, which was 3 years ago. So
it's casual. They've ruined Andor's 50-50. Then we had Obi-Wan.
Boring. No one watched Andor anyway.
Mando season 3.
I think
Book of Boba Fett.
I think Obi-Wan
Kenobi.
I think Obi-Wan Kenobi was the last straw for Star Wars for a lot of people because of how bad that show was. A lot of people just clicked off then. If Ahsoka came out before the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, or if it came out straight after,
as you said,
Mando season 2, this show would be doing amazing numbers. It would be doing, and it could so much. Yeah. So at the moment, yesterday we got numbers. I heard that.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. It came like yours came 2 seconds before me, meaning it's closer to you. Dude, this is something crazy. Yeah. So we got apparent views of what the Ahsoka premiere did. We got it from Samba TV, which are reliable but aren't 100% reliable. And they said, Samba TV said 1.2 million US households watched the premiere episode of Ahsoka over its first 6 days on Disney+. That is not good. That is very, very bad. 1.2 million views for a Star Wars show is very, very bad. That is only 500,000 more views than Andor, and nobody watched Andor. They had to put Andor on other streaming services to get people to watch it. That is...
Yeah, it's poor.
That is, over 1 million less than Obi-Wan Kenobi, Mando Season 1, Mando Season 2, Book of Boba Fett got like 1.8 million, which is alright, but we gotta remember this is Samba TV, so this is a third party. They are reliable, but they're not 100% reliable. They're reliable, their numbers are probably close to what they are, but they're not exact. Now, after that came out, so Samba released that yesterday. Today, the official Star Wars website and the official Star Wars social media accounts actually released a statement. Now, this all comes down to timing. A lot of people out there think Lucasfilm, Disney are lying about these numbers. They never do this. The official Star Wars website, the official Star Wars Twitter, released the numbers that Ahsoka Episode 1 premiere brought in. This is what they tweeted. Thank you to the best fans in the galaxy. Ahsoka drew in 14 million views for its first episode worldwide. That's worldwide. That's also views. You need to remember how they worded this. And this comes after Samba TV puts out the bad analytics of the show. They could easily be lying here to make it look like the show's amazing. A lot of people are watching it. I find this so hard to believe. That is more than House of the Dragon premiere, which is HBO's biggest premiere. It's more than The Last of Us premiere, which was 10 million. And this is views. This isn't viewers. This is views. So that 14 million, if it is true, that's views. 14 million could have just been people, it could be rewatches, it could be people clicking it on for like 1 minute then turning it off. That still counts as a views. When HBO, they usually release their viewers, their view count, they say viewers. Viewers is actually individual people.
Complete episodes.
Exactly. Individual, complete, fully watched episodes by one person. So 14 million views, that could be one person who watched it 14 million times. Obviously, it's not, but I'm just saying 14 million views is
content creators, for people who...
Yeah, 14 million views just looks good. It seems good. It looks good, but they're playing a trick. It's actually not that good. It's not. It's not.
I think it would still... but there's still a very big disparity between 1.5 and...
Yeah,
also 1.2 and 14 million as well.
14 million is worldwide. They say this is worldwide. Samba TV only have these stats for US. So, but also I watched Ahsoka episode 1 and 2 3 times. So that's 3 views from me. I clicked onto the episode every now and again to go to a certain scene to just look back on something, either when I was editing one of our videos to get clips or a screenshot from the episode, to remember what a character said. I clicked onto Ahsoka so many times, so I probably gave the show like 20 views maybe, even though I clicked onto it for 2 seconds, paused it, that still counts as a view. The amount of people that would have also done that, it adds up. So, we'll have to see. Nelson will release. Nelson's another very most credible streaming service, viewer, analytical tool that tell us how good shows do. So they will release the stats in about 2 weeks. And once we get to that, we will really know how well this show has done numbers-wise. At the moment, we can just not be sure. It's... Who knows? Who knows at the moment? I don't want to believe anything yet. I'll wait till what Nielsen puts out. And whatever they put out will probably be the most credible, even more credible than Disney Lucasfilm themselves. One, because they word it to make it look good, but really it's views. They could also be lying. They've done that in the past. Yeah, because they could easily lie and say, oh yeah, so many people have watched Ahsoka, meaning it must be good. Hey, you should go watch it then. So, yeah, we'll have to wait to see what Nielsen puts out. But then again, I don't really care about the numbers. As long as it's a good show for me, then sure. But then again, numbers do mean stuff to Disney. If it doesn't perform well, Dave doesn't get as many opportunities. And, yeah. So, we'll see what happens with the numbers. But, oh well. I'm enjoying it. You know, it's got good reviews, and there's definitely lots of light for the Ahsoka series. So excited to see more. What would you...
Something I want to point out in the past 3 episodes quickly. Yeah. The CGI has been...
phenomenal, right?
Top tier.
Very good.
Like...
I can't wait till they release the budget for this show. It's going to be very interesting, given, they gave Andor a $250 million budget. That show flopped. And then they gave Obi-Wan Kenobi a $90 million budget. I understand Andor had double the episodes of Kenobi, but still 90 plus 90 is 180. So 180 million if it had 12 episodes, that's still not great. So it'll be interesting to see what budget Ahsoka got. Because the visuals are pretty goddamn good, eh? They're good. And
They are,
God, I
like-
hate it when visual effects aren't good. It just really takes you out of it.
Better than some Marvel movies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, no. What would you give episode 3? What would you give episode 3
Out
out
of
of 5? Out of 10? Yeah. Part 3. Time to
4.5.
fly.
I think it's
4.5.
the best one so far.
Yep.
4.5. I think I gave the first two a 4 and a 4.2.
Yep. I
Maybe
gave.
not that,
I gave episode 1
so
a
I think
4.0, and then I gave episode 2 a 3.7 or 3.8 or something. Episode 3, I will give a. I'll give a 4.5.
I think if we got 15 more minutes
4.5. 15 more minutes.
of a little bit more of content, maybe some Hera stuff.
Yep.
Um,
It depends though. If they gave
maybe a
us
little bit of Balin.
Balin, yes, yep. If
Um,
I think if they gave us 15 more minutes of Hera and the New Republic talking, I think it
may have dropped.
may have dropped. But I think if we got a little bit Balin focus, it could have gone up. So this,
Yeah.
if they gave us more, it would depend on what they gave us. And that would determine whether I put it up from 4.5 or put it down from 4.5. But at the
Yeah.
moment, from what we got, 31-minute episode, not including the credits, 4.5. 4.5 on the dot for me.
But this had some funny moments.
It did.
This had some like it was some like not intense scenes, but some like some nice scenes. Some like
Yeah, thrilling.
between,
There was thrilling
Ahsoka and
scenes and
Sabine. But then, yeah. But then the action sequences in this might be some of the best action just like some of the best shot sequences in live action
for sure.
Star Wars.
For sure.
Like just that one shot of her going out and her jumping around.
Oh, dude,
Just,
that
like some very what's the
cinematography.
word? Very cinematic shots.
cinematic. Yep. Those shots.
Cinematic action shots, which I feel we don't get a lot.
Those shots when she was out of space with her lightsabers out, that was just so goddamn cool. And you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that Clone Wars episode when Anakin is in outer space in a space suit with his lightsabers out. Dude, this is Dave's connecting so much. I love Dave, bro. He knows what he's doing. He knows Star Wars inside out, and I cannot wait for the
Prequel
next.
music, the
Oh,
music.
dude.
Oh, everything,
music.
everything.
Best music of a Star Wars show so far. Definitely, that
So
was
far.
definitely hard to beat because
Best use of music.
Mando has some great
Mandalorian's is
music.
pretty good.
By Ludwig
Does.
Göransson, whatever his name is, Ludwig. And this one's obviously Kevin Kiner, who did Clone Wars, who did Rebels, who did Bad Batch. So
Yeah. He's got a bit of an unfair advantage.
yeah, been doing Star Wars for
it
a while.
was. Now I'm
Yeah, no.
10 times more hyped for next week's episode.
too,
If
next
it is
week.
15 minutes long.
Yes,
Ah,
me too, dude. I'm definitely
it's
very
halfway
excited.
through the season.
Yep,
We get something big next episode.
I definitely think Morocco identity revealed, and then I think we might get left on a big cliffhanger. Maybe like the World Between Worlds is the cliffhanger we get left on next episode, and then episode 5 goes into World Between Worlds, and we see that Mustafar Anakin Ahsoka fight, and then oh my god, episode 5's the big one I'm excited for. I'm obviously away when it comes out on stupid school camp, but I come back.
Lol.
I come back on Thursday, so the day it comes out, I come back a day later when it comes out, so I'll only be a day late to it. You can watch it on the Wednesday, obviously. You don't have to wait a whole day for me. But I'm definitely thrilled for
I
episode
wasn't
5.
going to.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either. But yeah, next episode we'll have a full theories episode out on what we think we'll see in that episode. But yeah, that is our review, our breakdown, and our reaction to episode 3 of Ahsoka, part 3, Time to Fly, directed by Steph Green, written by Dave Filoni. Let us know what you guys thought of the episode. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What do you give it out of 5 or 10? Whatever you rate it. Let us know, and we'll see you guys in the next video, in the next episode here on The Movie Pod. My name is Isaac, joined by my co-host Joseph, and we'll see you guys next time. May the Force be with you all, always. Alright, bye-bye guys, we're out of here.
Bye.